Hi everybody, it's Michelle here again with birthuhura. Here at birthuhura, I am a full spectrum plant-based holistic doula and an advocate for all things safe, natural, and effective. Here on this channel, we discuss all things pregnancy, birth, and womb health related. So if you guys like the content, you love what you hear on the channel, please be sure to subscribe. Today's topic is going to be about red raspberry leaf. It is an herb. I was requested by several women to speak about this herb as it pertains to pregnancy, labor, and womb health and all that good stuff. So keep in mind and be advised that this channel is not intended to give any kind of medical advice. I encourage all to research, to make sound decisions, consult with the herbalist, and talk to your providers before you, take any advice from anybody. I am a trained herbalist. I'm in several courses. I've already finished courses. I've been studying and practicing with herbs for about 6 years now. So if you want to consult with me at a later time, that will be okay. But just for safety purposes, this channel is not intended to give that kind of advice. This is just going to be a general overlook and outlook about what this herb is and what it does. So red raspberry leaf is a beautiful powerhouse womb herb. It can be taken before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and after pregnancy. Just want to make certain things clear. If you are a person who has a weak uterus, I do not recommend red raspberry leaf in pregnancy until later in the pregnancy. This is just specifically for people who have a weak uterus. Red raspberry leaves have been shown to cause uterine contractions, especially when you're not sure about dosage, when you're not sure about how to use the herb, how to make it, how to make the decoctions or the tea, or the infusions or any of that other stuff. So please, if you do have issues with the uterus, the muscles, and you know in your womb, do not use this in the early part of labor. Early part of pregnancy. So to continue, this herb is so beautiful for the womb because it acts as a uterine tonic, and that means that it strengthens the muscles in the uterus and tones them to get your body ready to build that fundus, which is at the top of your belly, which I talked about in a different video, to help get your baby out of the womb during labor. It's also great for a lot of different things too. Has such a significant amount of calcium. We don't give a lot of credit to calcium during pregnancy, but I see so many women deal with things like weak teeth and broken teeth and body pains and aches in the bones and things like that. And see, calcium, what calcium does, calcium strengthens the bones. It's great for the heart. So it is great for your nerves as well. So when you're looking at red raspberry leaf as it pertains to pregnancy, it is awesome for supporting your bone health, your baby's bone health, your teeth, which is a form of bone. And it keeps those things healthy and thriving so that you don't deal with all of those things during pregnancy. Now, keep in mind too that a lot of minerals have to be paired with other minerals or citrus in order to absorb them. So I find that in my studies that calcium is usually absorbed optimally with vitamin D. So getting that sun, getting that vitamin D into your system is really crucial for that as well. It is packed, red raspberry leaf is packed with A vitamins, B vitamins, and C vitamins. And I usually say mineral B, mineral A. I don't really like to use the term vitamins because of what's behind it, the history of that word. But just for the sake of people to know what I'm talking about, I'm going to say the word vitamin. And I'm using vitamin and mineral, as interchangeable. So this leaf, it is amazing. I prefer wild leaves. I know a lot of places farm them, but you're going to get the best optimal benefit from them when they are wild. So these things can be used again before pregnancy, just for to keep your womb cleansed and detox. It helps with cysts and fibroids. With regular use, you have to be consistent. It's not something that you can do for a week, or and be like, oh, I see a significant difference. It has to be part of your daily ritual, your daily practice. You have to use it for healing purposes. You would need to use it 3 times a day, and even that still needs to be paired with other things for optimal health. Now, for fertility, it is great for fertility. Red raspberry leaf is great for fertility, but I find that it's most effective when you pair it with red clover and nettles. So you need to make infusions and combinations with this herb to create optimal healing, optimal health, and optimal chances for fertility. You also need to address your diet. You know, I always talk about this in all of my videos, so that's nothing new. Red raspberry leaf is also high in iron, and it's available, so it is quickly absorbed by the body. It is used right away. It is not the folic acid that we're seeing people use or supplement, or seeing in these supplements, that has to go through a whole process before your body can even absorb it. So these are all great benefits of red raspberry leaf. Again, I personally used it throughout my pregnancies, but I did discuss before how it can be detrimental as well for certain people. Also, when making a tea, people tend to leave the leaves, or I don't really prefer tea bags, but if you're going to use them, same thing applies. But people tend to leave the herb steeped for way too long. The longer you steep your herbs, especially if they are covered, the stronger it's going to be, the stronger the effects will be. So please be careful when you're steeping your herbs. If you receive a tea or you buy a tea from somebody, including myself, please follow the instructions to the T. Like, follow the instructions and do not oh, I'm just going to dump a whole handful in here because I just want all of the great benefits right now. Please use it as instructed, because that is very important. As a person who deals with herbs and loves herbs and studies herbs, you definitely need to use it in the proper way, because they can have other side effects that can cause different things in the body. So you want to be careful, because herbs are medicine. And sometimes they are not, they don't pair well with medications. They don't pair well with other things that be going on with the body. So you definitely need to talk to someone before you're using these things. But again, this herb is a beautiful, powerful plant that has been given to us by the earth. It can be used all throughout. Like I said, I used it for my whole pregnancy, but I was also using it before I was pregnant. So that's another thing too. If your body is already used to something, it's like being a runner. You can't get pregnant and then start doing 5K runs. It doesn't work like that. But if you were somebody who was already doing 5K runs and running every day and jogging every day, then your body is adjusted and used to that. So it's just your regular, normal, routine. But if you're coming into pregnancy already and you're like, oh, I just want to add this herb and I want to drink it all the time and I want to do it every day, you still need to be sure and understand that there are other factors to consider when doing that. But it is, again, it's a beautiful herb. I love the herb. Also, it is great for, studies have implied that it shortens labor. It's good for afterbirth, getting that placenta down, obviously paired with other things. And yeah, it's amazing. I love it. I drink it probably on a daily basis. I actually have my little infusion here now. Um, but definitely look into it. Definitely add it as a part of your lifestyle. If you're a healthy individual, you don't take any other medications, you don't have any health problems, you should probably be drinking it every day, because it is great for the womb. It is great to keep you your hormones balanced, paired with other herbs. But yes, I love red raspberry leaf, and I think it is amazing for every woman. And yeah, so that's my take on it. I hope this was useful. I hope this was helpful. If you have any other experiences with this herb, please drop it in the comments so that other people can see your experience. Other people can know like how it has helped you. If you have any questions for me, please, it's always feel free to ask in the comments, or you can, if it's personal, you can email me at birthuhura@gmail.com. And yeah, I will see you guys for the next video. Thank you so much for coming and tuning in. Peace and pregnancy dust.